There's no question that the left, broadly speaking, has won the culture wars, not the political wars or the economic wars, but the cultural wars, which is why you see, Chevron celebrating diversity and the CIA draping itself in the rainbow flag and celebrating its female agents. There's a hegemony on the left now where the left-wing cultural discourse is the obligatory discourse. And so the more newsrooms and corporations and campuses require adherence to that discourse, the more people who, as Leighton suggested, already believe in it are going to look at you like you're crazy when you say that there's increasing repression, because they're not going to see it, because they're not victimized by it, because they're adherents to it. It's always the case with censorship. People are like, there's no such thing as this cancel culture. It's really not even going on. And the way I know they're fucking just lying is because, like, one of the things that really molded my perceptions on all this and that elevated my concern was I started lurking in outside consultant diversity sessions given to not necessarily my own company, but other companies. I started listening to, covertly taped managerial instructions about how people, it's a very corporatized code of communication that's being imparted and indoctrinated from the top down. It's like a managerial form of control, increasingly proliferating these rules that employees of every kind, not like J.K. Rowling and David Frum and, Matt or myself, who are going to be fine. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, like young journalists with no job security and no platform, or mid-managers at corporations who are being increasingly told that if they don't obey this mode of thought and this mode of communication, they're going to be punished and destroyed, and they're going to lose their job. And anyone who's listened to any of this or paid attention to these trends over the last couple of years and is being honest will acknowledge, whether they are for it or against it, that the changes are very radical and very repressive, not for high-level protected, wealthy, famous elites, but exactly for those people who lack power and platform to safeguard themselves.